Hi, my name is Jeff Richmond and I'm an instructor here at MI, and I want to talk about a few aspects of improvisation over a standard jazz progression. Here is the progression. It's 8 bars long: F minor, B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7, D flat major 7, G 7, and C major 7. Okay, in another lesson, I spoke about this exact same chord progression. I talked about the melody and major scales. But now I'm going to delve a little bit deeper into something that's called just playing the thirds and the sevenths of each chord. F minor, the third and seventh, would be right here. And by the way, I'm only going to use these two strings, the D and the G strings, on all the thirds and sevenths. So here's the first, third and seventh. The second, on B flat minor 7, these two notes are the third and seventh. On E flat 7, these two notes are the third and seventh. On A flat major 7, these two notes are. On D flat major 7, these two notes are the third and seventh. Two more. On G7 to C. So let me just sort of play them for you without any chords, just so you can hear the thirds and the seventh in the chord, because they're the most truest part, the richest part of the chord. They're just right the center, the heart of this, of the tonality. So here it is. And you can do it in another area of the guitar, which is right here, the same notes. They kind of invert. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my backing track and just play the thirds and sevenths a couple times. And then what I'm going to do, maybe the third time through, I'm going to embellish it a little bit. So here goes. As you can see, the thirds and sevenths are a great jumping off point. There's so much you can do. You're focusing on the center of the chord from the middle of the guitar, and you can jump around up and down using scales and arpeggios and different things to add, to embellish to it. The next thing I want to talk about on playing on this chord progression is the use of triads. So I'm going from 2 notes now to 3 notes. So I'm going to take triads just for each chord on the top three strings, the top string set of the guitar. So F minor is going to be that, B flat minor, E flat, A flat, D flat, G, and C. Sounds really nice, has almost a classical kind of sound to it. I'm going to now improvise with my friend here, and I'm going to use single notes, but I'm going to use only the notes within the triads. And the thing about triads that's so amazing is you can use triads all over the guitar to do this exercise. So this is an infinite amount of things you could do just practicing triads. Very useful thing to do over playing any kind of music, but jazz particular. The last thing I want to talk about in this mini lesson is adding one more note. First part of this lesson was 2 notes, then 3 notes, and now 4 notes, a 4-note arpeggio. So F minor arpeggio is B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G, C. So I'm just starting from the root. But I could also go up and down. So I'm going to demonstrate a few possibilities of just playing arpeggios or chord tones for each chord as it goes by. So there you go, the use of arpeggios over a standard jazz progression. Again, it's endless. There's so many possibilities and so many different ways you could do it. And of course, the goal is to incorporate everything together. The melody, the scale, the thirds and sevenths, the triads, and the arpeggios, which I will try to demonstrate a little bit of that right now.